UV light bulb generally starts to lose its effectiveness at around 10,000 hours of use. If you run the light 24/7 as I do, this adds up to about a year. I start seeing algae in the tank, on the glass, on the rocks. I know it's time to change the UV light in my SunSun 402B canister filter. It's easy to find a replacement bulb for this filter. I just Googled UV replacement bulb for SunSun 402B and I found over 20 vendors. The prices range from just under $10 to a little over $17. I purchased the bulb for under $10, shipping included. Within a week it was delivered to my door. To remove the filter, we first turn off the UV light and unplug the filter. Next we lift the latch there on the manifold. This allows us to remove the hoses without draining the hoses. We'll find this very useful when we start the pump back up. We won't have to prime it. It's a good idea to have some towels available. Your SunSun Canister filter has about 1.5 gallons of water in it. To remove the head, you release the 4 latches and lift the head straight up. Once it's off, use some paper towels to clean the head. This is not essential, but it does make it easier to work on. The bulb is in this glass tube held in place by this retaining ring. We remove the 2 screws on either side of the bulb to remove the retaining ring. We remove the retaining ring, then we gently wiggle the glass tube and remove it, and then we do the same thing with the bulb and lift it out. And we just do the same thing. Place it, make sure it gets in there tight. Next, put the glass tube back in place. Retaining ring in. Make sure the screws are snug, but don't over tighten. You don't want to crack the ring or the head. Once they're snug, we replace the head. And put the latches in place. Before replacing the manifold, take some water from the tank and put it into the holes where the manifold is going to sit. This saves us from having to reprime the pump when we start it. We replace the manifold and close the latch. Make sure it's down there nice and tight, give it a little wiggle. When we plug it back in, now the pump is already primed, so it starts right up. And now we turn on the UV light. And we're ready to go. The UV light in the SunSun 402B canister filter helps control the algae in my tank, saving me many hours of cleaning and scraping. Replacing the UV bulb cost me about $10 and took about 15 minutes of my time. It's a once-a-year task, and you can do it yourself.